Hi everyone, this is Patty, and welcome to the Skywolf Legacy Nar Shaddaa Stronghold. I'm going to give a rundown for folks who are relatively new at this. When you have strongholds and you have them all, full up and everything, it's kind of good to share concepts and ideas and decorating tips and whatnot. I've learned things from other people, and I'm kind of like a person who is like, you're new at it, I'll help you out and give you some ideas and whatnot. But I want folks to see also how those simple ideas can work together and meld in with a lot of the items that you get from the GTN, from mission drops, from operations and stuff like that, that you can help put together a nice stronghold, including the items that you can craft with the craftable droids. So we're going to set you up in here with the video of the intro to the Nar Shaddaa Stronghold. So here we are on the Nar Shaddaa Stronghold, just entering in by our little taxi that we have that sits on the beginning of your promenade. I'll show it to you at another point if I didn't get a good shot in this one. But I just dismissed Kira so it could
Call if you need me.
bounce around all kinds of things. And I'm highlighting with my mouse pointer many of the vendors and special items that you can utilize and use in your strongholds to help you out with crafting, and if you want to change how you look, and if you want to buy crafting materials, etc. And you'll see that a lot of things in here are, not just expensive things. I mean, a lot of the rugs I have in here are the basic ones that you get with your characters. The more characters you get, the more items you get that are on the free basics, because each character gets the same amount of things. Those are the Sith bunk beds. They came in a package a while back, and sometimes you'll see them pop up every once in a while in the GTN. And so it kind of helps make a nice little base for when you have Sith warriors and whatnot. They can have those for their staff or whatever. And I have a lot of items for skill crews posted everywhere. It's usually the first stage, Rubat, crystals, a save, the dash pile, and the tendrils. Now there's one of the Sith cabinets that you don't see a lot of. They were in a pack, and so I've kind of got a few that I put with my Sith items, so it looks pretty cool on that aspect. And right now I'm pointing out the 4 different ones that are your first line crafting materials you get for artifice, biochem, cyber, and slicing. You'll also see a lot of the small square lit up items on the top. Those are from like different missions and achievements that you get like a little decoration for. And you'll find that I have the 5th and the 3rd anniversary ones throughout the strongholds. Once I reach to level 50, you get these nice little class holograms that you can put up and hang around things. And you can also get the light side one and dark side one from the vendors on the on Fleet, but you have to, I believe, be like light side 5 and dark side 5 in order to get those. And this is my Jedi side, so, or I should say Republic side. I have one for the troopers and the smugglers, and one for the Jedi. And I kind of, I really didn't try to theme it out, but I did try to do, items that kind of appropriately fit that thing. Because Nar Shaddaa, you're like, it's kind of hard to, if you really want to get into theming things out, there are a lot of great places on YouTube you can go into, a lot of great videos where people have themed out their strongholds, and they are awesome. Swtorista is one, Fluffy Ninja Llama is one. There's a few other. I'll put their links on my description so you can go to their pages and see. But awesome stuff, giving me a lot of good critiques on when I first started doing, just putting the stronghold up there for people to see. give me other ideas on what to do and stuff. And I'm going to be doing, like I said, the video for 101 for Dummies type thing, and show how things are placed, and and what different items they are, and everything. So it's going to be a lot of fun for me to be helpful for some folks. I'm an older player. I've not been doing MMO for a long time. I've only started with Star Wars when it came out, and I am one that started with it when it came out. But I don't know everything, and I have fun, and so that's my whole purpose of putting these out there, just because I am not that great skilled MMO player that can come in and whoop butt when it comes to fighting and stuff like that. I just play for fun, and I have a blast. You keep seeing these dark and light things popping up in the videos. Light side is da-da-da-da for 1 hour, and then dark side. It took me a little while to catch on to that, but if you ever noticed on your core worlds, they have a podium. I know they do on Coruscant when you're coming out of the Senate Tower. They have the posters, light side posters, and if it's dark side, it'll show dark side posters. This is my specimen room, and there's a big specimen there up top, so I use for a light and whatnot. There's a lot of great detail that Nar Shaddaa has to put things. You can really lay things out into a different type of format compared to Coruscant and Dromund Kaas, because their patios are a little bit smaller on the edges and stuff. And here we are with, these are all decorations that I've gotten through times and whatnot, and I've had a blast. And when the Revan patch came through, didn't quite realize that getting 10 Revan statues, I would never use them all. I think I have 6 of them I've used all together, and I still have 4 more. So I'm kind of looking forward to the next stronghold, probably placing a few of them out of sight and out of mind, or off in the far 40 or something. But there's a lot of neat stuff that's out there, and these beautiful horses are from McKeb, and you can craft out your MK3 universals. I forgot if it takes 1 or 2, but you can get them with that, and they make great theme statues if you want to have something that's kind of like opulent in a sense. Here I am again with a semi-specimen room, and now we're going to get into what I call my holo chambers for my heroes. I have Sitiel Shan and Theron Shan, and I believe on the other side of the corner, if I can get a pop over to it, I think it might be Lana Beniko. Plus I have the fountain and the statues and banners from all the different houses and planets. I kind of, put it as a heroes type thing, as it's a good thing, nothing too extravagant. And here's my mini little computer area for knowing what's going on in the world, more or less. Because the way this one's laid out, it's, unless you really want to go into a deep and heavy galactic stronghold type thing, which is what my Yavin one is, you gotta find places for everything. This is a contraband slot machine, one that was glowing back there in blue. From the decorator, the one that comes with your character when you first get him, and you can only use 4, which is kind of nutsy since we have 5 strongholds that we don't have 1 for each stronghold. And here my character is doing a overview of Nar Shaddaa, and he's going to find the party. There's an advertisement one, and then there's a party one, so you'll see glimpses of that when I do my little view around. But anyway, back to the contraband computer or slot machine up there. You can buy a coin from the vendor for stronghold decorations, and chances are you can get some crafting material, or whether it's an artifact or premium, or what's the other one called? Prototype stuff that you could do to get crafting materials. And here again, I'm using some extra of my crafting items that are around. I saw this design in another stronghold, and I thought it was awesome, so I figured I'd try it online. And I think it kind of looks pretty neat. Here's my mini medical center. Kind of like Kolto tank and a bed, and both an imp and public droids there for stuff. You know, keep it, you know, taking care of our characters if they need it. So here I am looking around stuff again and just checking things out. And this one I pretty much used a lot of the lounge stuff that you can buy from your crafting vendor. And I have the gambling table with the characters. And then this is a little bit more fancy. I got these off of our GTA cartel market. And I'm going to show some of that later in that other video I'm going to do for, you know, seeing where you can, the 101 for dummies, where you can get everything at. So basically, you know, just putting things together, not trying to make it too overly Standish, because I'm, you know, not this great creator of things. I probably could if I spent more time doing it, but I kind of like just wanted to get them all finished. And I have some other items I've gotten in the last couple of months that I'm probably going to go switch out things and move around and whatnot. So if you do visit, you might see some things different than what I have in my video. So now we're going to do something that's a little off the wall. I'm going to go up here, and we're going to use our taxi for a starting point. And then I'm going to show you also that you can, this taxi, so we don't have an elevator in the Nar Shaddaa one because you're up in the air. So you have a taxi, and the taxi you can click on, it'll take you, you know, wherever's lit up that you can go back to. Like mine says Coruscant here. But I'm going to put my jetpack on, because I have this whole thing over here still left. And this, actually, if you look at it when you first click on for decorations, it's a big, huge spot. And it's designed for the large ships. But you can also change it up. And that's what I did. I changed it up, and I kind of like made it another little plateau of things. I have my hot tub thing sitting out here. I've got a few other odds and ends of things, and some ricotta, and I've got some I have Cath items, and I have planetary items, and that's a third celebration decoration they gave to us. And then I have the hollow trees, and I do have a little fighter sitting back here. You have lots and lots of little what called taxi ports, but nothing comes to them. Here we go. We spotted the hologram advertisement ship going through, and so we're going to take a peek off the edge here so you can see the buildings and whatnot. I've been trying to see if I can't locate the specifics for where the promenade is, and I'm thinking it might be right under us, because I spotted the starship base where you go into when you go into your hangar and everything, get your ship and leave Nar Shaddaa. So I'm still trying to, like, you know, searching things without falling off the edge and killing myself. But luckily with this thing being as big as this, you can do a lot of things what you want, and you can put big items on, small items on, medium-sized items on. They have it laid out. There's like a certain format that you can pick, and I'll be showing how that is in my other video a little bit later on. But here comes the tricky part that we're going to show in a minute. How to get back up to your stronghold. And I hope someday the devs, the developers, figure this out for us, because there's only really two ways to do this. One, drop off and kill yourself and you'll come back up by the taxi, or you use this part here as your departure to back where you want it to go. I don't think they really thought about where to put it. I mean, I've been looking around to see if there's like any blue thing I can grab a hold of and fly up to and whatnot, but I have yet to figure that out. So I don't know if that was just a little faux pas on their part and they didn't plan on that, or this, you know, just have the fun to kill yourself and you'll show up by your taxi. So this is coming to an end here in a moment, and I hope, you know, you guys like what you see, and you know, I'm always open to comments. Please don't trash me too bad. I've only been doing this for a couple of years, and it's my first MMO, and I'm in the, honestly I should say I'm in the gray hair club. I'm over 50, But I'm having fun, and there's a lot of us around here that are in their older ages and play alone just as well as everybody else. And for new people, don't be afraid. You know, if I can do it, anybody else can do it. This was a whole new world for me when I started, so enjoy. I'll see you next round. I've got 2 more to show, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Take care.